So let me take the next question. So next question will be, or I'll give one more homework similar to this one. Okay. So the homework for you will be cos square 3x minus of 2. So cos square means you have to use this formula. So exactly the same procedure you have to do. Only thing is, in place of this minus, you'll be getting plus. That's the only difference. And I have changed the values. Instead of 2x plus 5, I have given it as 3x minus of 2. So try to follow the same procedure. Sine 3x cos 4x. Sine 3x cos 4x. Sine 3x cos 4x. Now, for this, there are 4 set of formulas that you need to remember. You remember these 4 set of formulas: sin A cos B, cos A sin B, cos A cos B, sin A sin B. These 4 set of formulas you need to remember. So we'll start with the first set of formula, that is cos A cos B. So let me write down those 4 formulas. Sin A cos B is half times of sin A plus B, sin A plus B plus sin of, okay, sin A cos B. This is the first formula you're having. In the same way, because I'm solving this problem related to all the formulas I'll try to give. Suppose if you're having cos A sin B, I'm just reversing the positions, cos A sin B. Then once again, the formula will remain the same, only in place of this plus there, you'll be getting minus half times of sin A plus B, sin A plus B, minus you'll be getting sin of A minus of B. These two set of formulas you'll be getting sin A cos B and cos A sin B. In the same way, we'll go for, what do you say, the other set of formulas when you are having both cos and when you are having both sin. So let me write down this formula for both cos and both sin. So this formula will be for both cos, cos A cos B. So this is half times of cos of A plus B, cos of A plus B plus cos of A minus of B, cos of A plus B plus cos of A minus of B, cos of A minus of B. Now we'll try to see when both the values are sine, in that case, how to write down the formula. So in that case, the formula will be in terms of negative values. So let us try to see when you are having sin A, sin B. That is the last formula, sin A, sin B. Sin A, sin B. So if you want to write down the formula in terms of minus sign outside, then in that case, you can write it as in this way: minus half times of cos of A plus B. So only difference is minus will be coming here. Cos of A plus B minus cos of A minus of B plus B cos of A minus B. All right, these 4 set of formulas you need to remember. Getting it? So sin A cos B corresponds to the first formula. So if you try to observe over here in this case, your A value is 3x. So let us write down. So we know this formula, sin A cos B. Sin A cos B will be nothing but half times of sin A plus B, sin of A plus B plus sin of A minus of B. The value of A is what? In this case, the value of A is 3x. And what is the value of B over here in this case? The value of B, if you try to observe, the value of B is 4x. So just let us try to plug in. So here, your A value will be 3x. Your B value will be your b value will be 4x. We just try to plug in the value here. I'll be getting sine of 3x into cos of 4x. Cos of 4x is equals to, it is half times of it is sine of a plus b, that is 3x plus 4x, 3x plus 4x plus you're having sine of 3x minus of 4x, 3x minus of 4x. Let us simplify this one. You will be getting the value as half times of, it is sine of 3x plus 4x will give us 7x plus sine of 3x minus of 4x, 3x minus of 4x will give us minus of x, or this can be rewritten as half times of sine 7x. We know this value, that is sine of minus of theta. Sine of minus of theta will be minus sine theta. For sine, minus will come, but whereas for cos, cos of minus of theta will be only cos theta. So here you are having sine theta, therefore minus will come outside. So if minus comes outside, minus into plus will become minus. So we'll be getting minus sine of x. So once you have done this, you can see that the product has been gone. You have got two different terms. Now you can go ahead and apply the integral. Therefore, we have integral I to be equals to integral of the question is sine 3x, sine of 3x into cos of 4x, cos of 4x into dx. But we have obtained the value of sine 3x into cos 4x. We have simplified as half times of, however, half I'll write outside. Then we have integral of sine of 7x minus sine of x times of dx. Now, since there are two terms, we need to apply the integral separately for each of the terms. So therefore, when you try to apply, you will be getting integral of sine of 7x multiplied by dx. Then again, minus integral of sine of x, integral of sine of x into dx. But you know the integral of sine x. So integral of sine of x into dx. Integral of sine of x into dx is nothing but minus cos of x plus the constant of integration c. So similarly, you can write down over here. But since you are having 7x over here, you can use the substitution method over here. Or if you know the formula directly, you can use it. Another formula you are having, if you can remember this formula, integral of sine of ax plus b. In this case also the integration will remain the same, minus cos of ax plus b divided by the coefficient of x is a, so it is divided by e. So either by substitution method you can do, or you can use this formula directly. Which method you want to adopt? So we'll go ahead with the substitution method itself only for the first. Second one is direct integration, right? This one. So for the first term, we'll try to put the value of 7x to be equals to t. If I try to differentiate it, 7 times of dx will be equals to dt, or dx will be equals to, cross multiply that 7, it is dt by 7. Now if I apply the integral, I will be equals to half times of, it is integral of sine of 7x, that is sine of t, dx is dt by 7, minus integral of sine x, as you know, its value will be minus cos of x plus the constant of integration c. Now if you further simplify this one, now you can integrate it. Before we integrate, let me take that 1 by 7 outside, and you are left out only with sine of t into dt. Here minus of minus will become plus cos of x plus the constant c. Therefore, you are having 1 by 2 times of, you can see 1 by 7, and integral of sine, as we know, it is minus cos, so minus cos of t. minus cos of t plus you are having cos of x plus the constant of integration c, or but we know the value of t, so t is nothing but sin x, so just put back the value of t as 7x. So here minus cos of t value is nothing but 7x, 7x whole divided by this 7 whole divided by 7 plus what you are having plus cos of x plus the constant of integration c, so that will be the required solution.